Hey, what's going on, everybody? I have a quick topic. I just want to get into this before I really get into my work. And that is a narcissist builds a trauma bond, but forgets this one detail. And you want to know what that is? This one detail is positive reinforcement, or I should say, intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement, what is that? That is to be able to give positive moments within a situation. If a narcissist sits up and gives a person nothing but mediocreness, I'm talking about canceled dates, broken promises over and over, no showing up when they promised they were going to do something, not staying the night when they promised they were going to stay the night. I already mentioned the breaking off the dates, but just what I'm trying to say is a narcissist may start up trying to build up the trauma bond, and they may do some nice things at first for a little tiny bit of time, but they get lazy really fast. Sometimes they drop their guard themselves and they forget their own plan. And then they start to, because, their bad side within them is just itching to come on out. The mask, they're waiting to take the mask off. They don't really like to have that really nice person the entire time. They just cannot wait to take it off because it suffocates them so badly. They want to show you their lousy side so quickly. So they may forego the positive reinforcement, the intermittent reinforcement pretty quickly. And they're trying so hard to think in this mindset of, you only live once, right? You only live once, right? And if they feel that they have some type of positioning to mistreat you, or they have the grand opportunity to mistreat you, then yeah, they're going to go for it. They're going to go ahead and do just that. But with doing this, without having the positive reinforcement element into all of this and not sprinkled in it, it's just pretty much a salty type of situation the entire way through. They then decide to go ahead and do this one thing where they like to pull all the way back and give you a mild ghosting of some kind. This ghosting can take either maybe a couple of days, some weeks, or even some months. They'll take a break from you from a while. They won't answer your messages. They'll just drop off the face of the earth and then go ahead and entertain some other type of option they got, some other third party they got going on that was not in your vision, that you had no idea about, right? But then, whenever that situation might implode, if they can't get that to really be substantial, or if they can't really get a real good grasp on that new supply after you, they will come on back and they expect you to be so excited, or they expect you to have some type of, oh my gosh, you're back. But instead, you're indifferent to them. You're indifferent to the whole entire situation. They showed you nothing but lousiness the entire time for the most part. Their lousy lying and their lousy mediocre behavior pretty much showed you everything you need to know. And oh yes, in that time frame too, what's really going to shock them during this little time that they're away from you is that they are going to notice that you haven't tried to call them. You haven't tried to, reach out to family and friends about them. You haven't tried to do anything. And yes, that does make them wonder, like, what the hell is happening? I'm a narcissist. I'm amazing. Why isn't this person trying to get back at me? Why aren't they trying to get with me? What's going on? Why aren't they trying to get me to see their vision anymore? Let me go ahead and circle back real quick. Let me get this under control. And then they come to a situation where they realize they've been blocked. You've blocked them off your page or something. You blocked their phone number or something like that. Or, maybe you didn't block their phone number, but they come back to you and say, hey, can we talk? And you may give them some situation where you say, I'm just, no, thanks. You showed me what I needed to know a couple months ago. And, I seen that you were probably talking to somebody else, and I'm just cool with it. This is okay. No problem. Okay. No biggie. What do you mean? I'm okay on it. No, I don't hate you or anything, but I just don't want to re-engage anymore like that. I don't think that's a good idea for us. This ain't made for us. That really does show a narcissist that, no, you ain't somebody to play with. They're so used to people that maybe don't understand the game worth anything, people that stalk their pages forever and a day, or find a way to still be friends with them somehow, some way, shape, or form. And they sit up and get mad at them whenever they go ahead and get some new victim. And they like to snipe and make comments and stuff, especially the narcissist is a very attractive person. Anytime they may make a new picture of themselves, they may say, oh, wow, you must be trying to look nice for your boyfriend or something, or a new boyfriend, or whatever the case may be. You know, they're used to dealing with people that's forever lusting after them, that will fight tooth and nail to keep a friendship of some kind. But then when they come across you, who can just go ahead and just walk away, maybe you might give them a little bit of a fight. You might give them a little bit of a fight to try to maintain something in their life. But once you realize who they really are, you won't try to fight to maintain a spot in their life. You don't care to be a background character because you realize that you are the main character of your own life. And you're not going to fight for just a measly little section inside of their book or their script. Instead, no, you're going to create your own book, or you're going to make your own movie production for yourself, where you are the main star, the main character that is never in the background. You are always front and center, and you're willing to share the spotlight with other people. Of course you are, because you're not selfish, but you're not the narcissist, and you never will be. So that's one thing I wanted to touch on, the idea of when a narcissist tries to build up a trauma bond, but forgets the main ingredient, which is the intermittent reinforcement. If they do nothing but show you nothing but badness, show you nothing but mediocreness, then guess what? They've already failed at the game, because they've given you nothing but just bad memories, bad experiences of disappointment. So what is there to latch on? What is there saying, oh, I don't want to give up on this connection because we had so much to do together. We did so much together. But if all you have to look back on is, if a narcissist gives you nothing but, oh yeah, I totally want to look back, and I want to get back into the whole idea of asking them to come meet me somewhere, and then they don't do it. I want to look back and go back to a situation where I get excited for them to come over, or I get excited to meet them somewhere, and then all of a sudden they cancel on me at the last minute. I want to get excited about arguing with random adversaries from their past or even in their present that's trying to argue with me because they think that this person is their girlfriend and I'm just a side dude or side girl. I want to go back to doing this again with this person. Yay! That's not going to work. That's what narcissists sometimes mess up on. They forget to add the intermittent reinforcement. If they don't do enough of it, then the victim can easily just go past them and not look back. So, everybody, if you're going through something like that, you realize you're dating a narcissist or talking to someone like this, think about what you actually have been going through with them. Has it been good? Or has it just been really mediocre? So, therefore, if it's been mediocre for the most part, is there really anything to be really sad about or look back on? Just some food for thought, guys. I hope you all have a good night, all right? Bye-bye.